Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome in here to Game 2 of the 2017 Nike International Friendlies from Premier Sports Campus here in Lakewood Ranch. Tonight's game featuring the United States as they take on England. And the U.S. is your defending champion of the Nike International Friendlies. They won last year, the 2016 version. Interesting enough, too, the previous winner, England, and England did not participate last year. So both these teams coming off highs from their last Nike International Friendly experience. And it has been a good day here at the first first day at the Nike International Friendlies as Brazil knocked off the Netherlands 2-1 in the earlier matchup. Of course, it's a round robin with the games on Friday and Sunday. And on Friday, the United States will face the Netherlands. Sunday, they'll face Brazil. Of course, England, Brazil will be their next opponent. So it should be a lot of fun. As the teams make their way out onto the field, the United States will be wearing red from head to toe and England white from head to toe. And it should be a very good one. Of course, this Under-17 World Cup just took place in India. These are the new Under-17s. They were just a month ago playing Under-15, born in 2002 and later. So expecting some exciting times. We'll give you some information on the players and perhaps some of the results from their earlier rounds as 15s. But their first experience as the Under-17s, and we'll get you ready. We'll let you get involved here with the introductions, and we'll get you more as the Nike International Friendlies continue. Well, the national anthems for the English side and then the Americans, and the handshakes going on. Of course, the Nike International Friendlies have been going on for quite some time, and this year a little bit added adventure as the girls showcase happens after. Of course, the winter showcase here for the boys and the Development Academy has always happened concurrently around the Nike International Friendlies, and at the end of this week here on Monday when the men conclude, Wednesday the women will take over, and the international games featured will be the under-20 women's national team. Of course, check out ussoccer.com for the complete schedule. But we are well underway, day one here, the Nike International Friendlies, England and the United States. So right now the captains are going through the handshake, as it is typically during the late November time, early December. The afternoon a little bit breezier, and in the earlier game today, it was about a 12 to 15 mile per hour wind throughout the Brazil and Netherlands. Tonight, the wind has pretty much died down. It is cooler. We had water breaks during the earlier game, or hydration break, shall I say, at the 20-minute mark, which is halfway through these 80-minute games that we will have. But it is an opportunity here for these young men to get their first taste, because they will be the players here, at least these teams, as they develop in the 2019 Under-17 World Cup. And wow, when you look at what England and they've been able to do in their international year, winning the Under-17 and the Under-20 World Cup, they've had quite a year. And in the case of the Under-17s, eliminating the United States in the quarterfinals. So they've had quite a bit. The young men who just completed the circuit for the World Cup. Matter of fact, their first game was against England, and it was in the Nike National Friendlies 2 years ago when England knocked off the United States 3-2. And then, of course, this year, getting a chance, the United States here, hopefully looking to redeem that. Of course, England gave the United States, eliminated them from the World Cup in the quarterfinals. So a lot to look forward to on this one, and we'll kind of just run through the starting lineups here real quick for you. For England, you look at Mighton, Greenwood, and Knight, and there's a lot of Manchester City represented on the starting lineup. Hodge, Hoare, Harwood, Bellis, and Brooking along the back, with Molden, one of those Manchester City products, in goal. Chavez starts up top for the United States, part of the Seattle Sounders. It's Hagan, Busio, Saldano, Perez, Stroud in the midfield, Bello, Alejandre, Judge, and Scally along the back. Judge, a local product out of the Chargers Soccer Club, and Damian Loss in goal. We'll give you more information on these players, but we are underway here in Game 2 of the Nike International Friendlies. England with possession early on. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. Wearing the all white is Molden. Plays it over to Ponswell, who looks forward. Then good pressure by the United States as they look to go forward. Nice tackle in the midfield. Gives possession to the U.S. Sent out, and the foul behind the play as Chavez taken down, Alfonso Ocampo Chavez. As we mentioned, out of the Seattle Sounders FC, Fresno, California, the hometown. Now it's Cade Hagan. Overlapping is George Bello. Bello, left foot, across, and it's just through, and it's cleared away by England. As Bonswell was on the back, and he was the only one there. Dangerous ball by Bello out of the Atlanta United FC, and lives in the Douglasville area in Georgia. Cleared up, out, throw in United States. American Outlaws here representing, as that one goes off the U.S. Throw in for England. Sent across here to Brooking. He plays it forward, but to no one. Throw in U.S. as Bello will step on this. Take it. Chavez. Bello can't get there first. Sent long on the clearance. It's a foot race. Right now, England looks like they're going to get to it, not in time though, and it will be a goal kick. Greenwood had a bit of a step, but he couldn't get to it before it rolled over the line for the goal kick. Good look at the American keeper, Damian Loss, part of the Chicago Fire and up in the Norridge, Illinois area. A goal kick comes towards the stands. It would be Brooking up to Carvalho. As Knight plays it back to Brooking, and Brooking back to Simiu. It's Molden who has to come out. Good pressure there by Perez. Ball at the feet of Peter Stroud, who plays it in the back to Mason Judge. As we mentioned, Judge out of the Tampa area, has his club team supporters all here. About 45 miles north Tampa. Matter of fact, the Lakewood Ranch here, Premier Sports Campus, home to the Chargers Soccer Club, so he's probably not a stranger to this actual particular field. It's Gianluca Busio out of Sporting KC. Recruited Sporting KC out of the Greensboro, North Carolina area. Busio pokes out one towards stands. It'll be a throw in for England. I'll say that went off of Knight. He's an Ipswich Town product himself. A little long for Busio, but it'll be a throw in for the U.S. Busio under pressure, finds Bello. They'll switch it out. Saldana, Adam Saldana, Real SoCal from California himself, now looking up. Can't quite get to Busio and headed away by Simiu. Bello, very aggressive, whistle for a foul, but it will be the free kick for England. Bonswell up for Mighton. Turnover here. Played in. Tried to slot it through was Cade Hagan out of the Sockers FC in Naperville. He couldn't connect with Chavez. Good work by England. Good tackle. Well, the ball does bounce out for England. Down into the area towards the line. A little bit too heavy on the touch. Goal kick. Busio onto the ball, he's into the area. Keeper comes out. Busio tripped from behind, the play on. Saved ended up being by the keeper, and a good chance for the United States thwarted. That'll go off the U.S., off the red. Here's another look. You can see the tackle. Ball came in. Dangerous challenge in the area, but our referee, Rosendo Mendoza, didn't see anything wrong with it. Jeremy Chieso, one of your line. Also Thomas Felice. Guido Gonzalez Jr. is your fourth official. Chipped up the line. sent up Bello under some pressure, able to find Stroud. Stroud and Bello under some trouble, and that will be off of England as Greenwood stepped in. 9th minute, United States and England scoreless. U.S. had a nice breakaway, and Busio tackled from behind. It's kept out of the net here. Now chance here is Hoare for England. Gets it back to Boswell. Hodge wide for Knight. Knight left foot back to Hodge. Now Brooking. Ball struck from distance by Knight and down to his left. Damian Loss. Don't know if it was going on net, but he caught it, kept it in and out of the net. That one almost turned over. Good pressure from England, but the throw now beats a couple of those defenders that were running in.
Ball sent across.
Free kick as the United States.
Joseph Scally will get a talking to. Scally, an NYC FC product.
And now the U.S. will have a counterattack. Chavez stripped of the ball. Looking long for Greenwood. Greenwood is offside. So the U.S. will have the free kick. It's at Greenwood's feet. Stroud able to challenge, force it backwards. Simiu. Under pressure from Chavez. Simiu will turn it over. Stroud steps over it. Had to slow it down just a little bit. Tackle there. Very aggressive. So not all the whistles are going as Busio is taken down. There's an England player that is down right now in quite a bit of pain, actually. As the training staff waved onto the field. That is Hoare. As Teddy Hoare, who was involved in that tackle. But he was apparently the more aggressive one on that, but he got the worst end of it. To be looking at his left knee. So the players taking an opportunity to get some water. We can see here through the first 12 and a half minutes that this game, it appears to be, and maybe that's just my imagination, but at a little bit higher pace than what we saw from the earlier. Of course, it is cooler this evening than what we had at the 3:30 kickoff between Brazil and the Netherlands. Of course, Brazil will kick off again at 3:30 only against England on Friday. The United States will face the Netherlands at 7 p.m. And then Sunday, the conclusion of the Nike International Friendlies at 1:30 kickoff between England and the Netherlands, and a 5 p.m. kickoff for the United States and Brazil. So it looks like England's going to be forced to make their first substitution of the night. And we'll see who's coming on. It's going to be number 11, Yunus Musa. Here's another look. You can see the Teddy Hoare just after the bump just was never really right. So it'll be Musa in for Hoare in the 15th minute. So the drop ball and the ball played back into Damian Loss. And it's Busio. Busio attacking the defense. Runner on the wide side, he'll give it to him. Sent across on the right foot, cleared down, out. Second ball England will take, and it will be Joseph Scally who is fouled. He sent the ball in and chasing back, able to earn the free kick as he stepped in front of the defender, and the U.S. will look to send this one in. You can see, well, there is officially the substitution now as Scally was taken down. First quarter hour completed. 80 minutes will be done tonight. This will be Gilbert Fuentes Perez, the San Jose Earthquakes product out of Tracy, California. Right foot, send this one into the areas. They send the players forward. The challenge, it's up, it's loose in the box, and now England breaks away, looking to send it up, and the tackle keeps the ball from going through, and this one will be a card to George Bello. Bello, a little late on the tackle, goes through Mighton. Bello, of course, wearing the captain's armband for the United States. Good look at Loss as Brooking. England has not sent a lot of guys in the box. They only have one guy there. It looks like they'll opt for possession as they play it back and across the field. Knight keeps it in. No, he doesn't. Headed straight up. Second ball challenge, and now finally Stroud comes through, and it will be a England throw. They will, behind the play, it was Cade Hagan that was obstructed. Or I guess they'll say it was out. It was a throw. Bello. Hagan steps over and cannot be kept in, or maybe it did go off of England. So Chavez will wait and allow the throw to be taken by Bello. Alfonso Ocampo Chavez can't turn it inside, so it will be a goal kick for England, who plays it quickly, short, now to the left. Axel Tarwood Bellis, out of one of those Manchester City products, into Knight. Musa out wide, and it turned over. Stroud. Saldana has it picked from him, but into the corner. Scally able to get that and send it out. Mentioned Stroud, a New York Red Bull product out of Chester, New Jersey. Also haven't mentioned Axel Alejandre, as I mentioned, United Soccer Club. Turn in the area, England with a dangerous chance, pulled back, and now it's sent high. Headed away by the United States. Defensive recovery, saved a sure goal. And the ball's still free at midfield. England this time has it, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a throw for the U.S. Another look at it is a dangerous opportunity on the turn and into the area. Deflects, and the great defensive play there by Stroud, able to get just a toe on it before finding the open England man about 6 yards out. That's a very aggressive tackle, and up and on the field. The U.S. player's still down. They'll play it back to the goalkeeper. Molden now will deke and go left. The U.S. player is up. That appeared to be Perez on the tackle. The referee opted to play advantage in that case. See the big jersey pool here, and the U.S. will get the free kick as Alejandre was grabbed by Greenwood. This will be a U.S. throw. So we talked about pretty much a lot of these U.S. players' club team as we're past the 20-minute mark here in the first half. As being part of the under-17 national team, they obviously won't compete with their club, but the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, the Winter Showcase, pretty much all their teams are here, and their teammates will be playing in those games from tomorrow through Monday. Ball played short. Now it's a throw in U.S. Good look there at the English coach. That's headed away. Throw in again U.S. Nice flip on by Carvalho up to Knight. Knight has nowhere in front of him, so he'll play it back in to Samio. Good hustle for the U.S. That's Scally. Scally across to Busio. Gianluca Busio. And it will be a deflection, and it will be a corner kick for the United States. As Gilbert Fuentes Perez adjusts the headgear, headband, and keeps that long hair back, and he'll take it as an out-swinging corner kick. Towards that, Busio heads it on, and it's knocked down in front by England. And now they'll send it up towards midfield. Opportunity now is the U.S. going down the side, and it will be another corner kick here for the USA. And it will be Perez taking this. The referee is talking with maybe an England player that was shaken up, but they're up. So Perez's corner, again an outswinger. Good header on the last one by Busio. This time he gets on it again, but he can't put this one on net, and it will be a goal kick, England. Well, Busio's been strong on that near post run. Couple of headers, one of them blocked by the defender in front. That one a little high and wide. And a good tackle by Stroud. Dangerous ball, but it is won by England, and now second ball won by Musa. And it's an opportunity here. Perez after the tackle by Busio. Perez looking for the open man behind him, but it's a little slow, and he's offside. Does put it in the back of the net, but Chavez deemed offside on that ball by Perez. And the United States are kept off the board by the offside flag. Good turn by Perez Busio. Mishits that one. Now it's sent up the field. Mason Judge on the tackle, and Greenwood was offside. Ball played up for Greenwood, but he was offside, and the tackle by Judge. Nothing to worry about is Greenwood still trying to play into the ball. Sent forward, flipped on, only England's there. Captain for England, Simeu, up tonight. Harwood Bellis. Little space now for Brooking, and that one may have gone up Brooking. It did, so it should be a U.S. throw, and it is. Goes a long way to talk about the scouting systems for everyone, as England now with an opportunity and tries to slide it through as Alejandre reads it though. And a late tackle by Greenwood. But he got the ball and stopped it and kept it in. Good tackle from behind. And Bellows may have been taken down by Greenwood, but play on. Turned over by the U.S. and England has it. Chance now, onto the left foot, shot, what a save! Damian Loss keeps Mighton from the game's first goal by an outstanding save to his right. And Loss directing traffic right now, but he was fully extended and made a fantastic save. Quick corner here by England, and now the U.S. steps in front of it. Send it wide. Here's Chavez in a race. Just behind, but can he take it off him? No. It is won by Bondswell. And U.S. will be whistled for a foul. I think even after that save by Loss, May have deflected off the post. Just shows just perfect angle, able to go to his right, and that's always the key. When you dive, you want to make sure if you're not able to get it, the parry still goes wide of the ball. Now a chance for the United States on the counter here as they get it. Tried to slot it in for Busio. Busio comes on to the ball. Sent out. And it's Perez and Busio working wide, but now it's going to continue out to the far side with Scally. Stroud back to Scally. Tackled away, throw in for the U.S. Scally into the corner, and he can't bend it back around. It will be a goal kick. It's Coach Hackworth shouting some instruction. As Molden's under some pressure, he sends it up the field. Flipped on, second ball, good move. Loss outside his area, and he'll send it just short of me up here in the press box and clears out a couple of the coaches and technical staff all watching. Damian Loss, big save and playing well. Working up, finding Saldana, who's out to Scally. Scally, under some pressure, just sends it up the field. I guess to my point, to finish the scouting system, these players just a month ago, again, were playing under 15. Coach John Hackworth had the under 17 boys in the World Cup in India. And really only a practice session or two. A couple weeks ago had 24 of the under 17s now, the new under 17s. He's cut that down to 20 for the Nike International Friendlies. But certainly not the first time he's seen them, but really the first time probably working with these guys on a intense day-to-day battle, but pretty much have an idea of what they've been able to do. And they had some success, quite a bit of success in the 15s. It's Busio. Saldana. Judge will get it up to Perez. Scally back out to Perez. He's got all kind of time. Can he pick out one of the players? He does on the far side, and it falls to Busio. His shot is blocked. Going to roll towards the corner. England a little careless there, but they'll be able to clear it up the field. But it was taken right at the feet of Stroud, and his pass, though, went to White. Now England looking forward, and it's Maiton, who had the game's best chance, an outstanding left-footed shot. That was denied by Damian Loss. Judge finds Perez, and Stroud up to Scally. Perez inside. Perez on the left foot, tries to go back inside. That actually was Chavez, who's kind of drifted wide. Chavez to Scally. Scally, back post. Busio's there, it's just over him. Molden came out, somewhat painted a ceiling, and that one still went just over everyone, and Busio couldn't get there. Goal kick here for England. It's off the head of Alejandre. Brooking told to take a few steps back. Left foot cleared away by Alejandre. Be a goal kick for the United States. Here's Bello. Alejandre. Can't connect, and it's a chance here. And the whistle will be called as Stroud had the jersey pulled. A little fortunate maybe not to get a card in that case. Bello is the only card right now. And Busio will get a card as that ball was kicked into him. That opportunity there, it seemed a little weird. Busio was only a couple yards away, but it appeared that Musa just kicked it into him. So Gianluca Busio and George Bello have cards for the United States. You can see ball kicked into him, at least the after effect there. Two-man wall for the U.S. Left footer would be Knight. Right footer would be Maiton. It's Knight. Back post, headed, another save by Lawson. This one cleared out. The open man on the back post, and Damian Loss comes up big again. England looking to quickly play it short. They do in a 2v2 situation, and that's cleared away. It's Maiton. Still not out of trouble for the U.S. to the near post, and Damian Loss covers it up again. The U.S. goalkeeper has been two outstanding saves here in the first half of tonight's game, but the U.S. looking to have an attack of their own as Scally sends it in. Busio on the cross, and it's collected by Molden. I believe it was Harwood Bellis from his back position. He was wide open on the back post, and Loss was outstanding. You do exactly what you asked. Hit it back where it came from, hit it low with power, and it didn't matter. Loss still to task. Throw by Brooking. It's Knight. Good move there by Carvalho. Carvalho still with it. Good work by Carvalho. Into the area, Knight. Knight trying to turn. Some great work from England. Still with possession. Not able to send it out, but making the U.S. defenders run. And now just the careless touch by Brooking. Maybe not the best pass by Hodge. And the throw in will go the U.S. way. can see some of the individual work. But now it's an opportunity as Greenwood gets the turnover into the area, and Mighton kind of mishits it as Scally came across. Mighton looked maybe to be looking for a foul, but it went across, and Scally appeared to at least stop that opportunity as Busio has it tackled away from him. He'll run back and get it, send it out wide to Perez, coming over to the left side now. He and Hagan have switched places as Perez stops on the dime, cuts it back. Saldano. Now Scally has it taken away. Hodge. Here's Simeu. Now Brooking, excuse me. Brooking had the stiff arm, and Perez had a hold of that arm. Whistled for a foul. Into the final seconds of the half. Did have a little injury, so we'll probably look at a couple minutes of stoppage time. Elbow down. Knight was taking another long ball, and we'll have 3 minutes of stoppage time. Bello has it, able to turn around Knight. Bello looking forward. Here's Busio. Busio able to get it to Perez. Perez into Busio. Back sliding through is Saldana running up. He's got help wide. That's Hagan. Cade Hagan. Across, just way too strong, and will be out for a goal kick. Header won by Brooking. Lost out of his area, and he'll just send it up towards the U.S. bench. Again, playing the role of sweeper keeper. We've seen a couple of chances that Loss has been really strong off his line, but it's been the two outstanding, fully extended saves that have kept this one scoreless. Chance now for Greenwood, and he's stripped of the ball by Perez. U.S. playing out of the back. Alejandre, good job of keeping possession as Bello up the line now. Chavez loses it. England. The other side is Scally. Beaten by Mighton. Mighton going at Judge. Mighton cuts inside. Judge pokes it away. And after the play, and the referee not looking on, it seems, a couple of too many occasions, because that ball after Mighton slid through Judge. But play on as England has possession in midfield. Flipped on. And a good defensive play by Mason Judge. That time, Knight probably would have beat Loss to it, but Judge swept through. And didn't let the Englishman get a foot on it. Here's the Mighton play, and we can watch the after play. You can see in there, and then going through, and from my angle, I saw Rosendo Mendoza, the referee, just looking away. That's, let's say, we haven't seen many of those missed the other direction. But that is the half, and it's a scoreless half. And get a chance to watch those highlights of the first 45. You'll be thanking Damian Loss, the Chicago Fire product out of Norwich, Illinois, who has been outstanding in the U.S. goal. We are scoreless here in Game 2 of the Nike International Friendlies, England and the United States. Welcome back to Premier Sports Campus here at Lakewood Ranch, here in the Bradenton area for the second half of tonight's Game 2 of the Nike International Friendlies 2017, the United States and England. Scoreless. You saw the highlights throughout, a couple chances, a fast-paced game up and down, but it's Damian Loss, a couple of huge saves that have kept us scoreless. The U.S. going from left to right on your screen, kicks off to start us here in the second 40. They learn to throw. It will be Joseph Scally on the throw. He'll get it up to Chavez. Doesn't appear that we had any subs. England did have to make one sub in the first half when one of the players went down with an injury. Play on for the U.S. as that ball back post headed on and just wide. Not able to go on target. That was Kate Hagan that was there after the ball by Scally. Found him on the far post. As we mentioned, Hoare had to come out. Musa made his way on, but second 40 appears to be the same 11 that came off the field for both teams. There's Musa. Send it wide now to Bonswell. Bonswell fakes going inside, goes outside, and now a nice little nifty flip over for Mighton. Mighton, left foot across, open on the back is Knight by himself. He'll take the shot, tries to curl it in, and Damian Loss handles that one quite comfortably. He'll play it short. Judge working up, and the U.S. will turn it over, but Scally. Saldana. That one's played out. Far side, it's Hagan. Hagan's got Busio running next to him, but he'll try and play it across. It's deflected. England the only one near it. Driven up. Brookings has to go off him. Throw in for the United States. Hagan steps inside, tries to slot it through. Judge wins that, but it goes over to England. And now on the near side is Mighton. Drops it back. Bonswell. Good pressure by the U.S. At least forced the throw for England. Bonswell able to get around. Scally taken down. Bonswell. And the look at card goes to Bonswell. You can see he was able to get through that player. And then on that touch, he brought the knee up, ready to protect himself, but instead went through the knee. Of the U.S. player, and he's now entered the books. Two U.S. players, Bello and Busio, carded in the first half. Bonswell is the first one. Perhaps it's a B thing. Now turned over. The U.S. has it as they'll play it out wide. And it's Perez, Saldana, Saldana cuts inside. Good defensive work by England, forcing the United States backwards, but it is Scully. Scally actually will lose it. England will look to send it forward, and a sprawling Alejandre keeps it from getting behind him. We've seen quite a bit of speed from Greenwood for England. And Brooking has it. Brooking, the only player on the field that last name starts with the B that's not in the book for a card. Busio stripped of the ball, but he does go in. He's able to get the ball. He wins it, goes forward. Chance now. Hagen has a little help on the overlap, but he'll get it into Busio, and it's a little behind him, and it rolls into the box. And Molden will comfortably pick that one up. Good tackle, and it will roll past a couple of players, one from each team, all the way over here now to Mighton. Mighton able to get around Scally. Get in the area, and he'll try and send it across, and it goes off of Judge and will be a corner kick for England. Carvalho will play it short to Mighton. Again, back to Carvalho. And a nice tackle this time by Bello. The English keeper Molden. And Bonswell, the Nottingham Forest product, will have the throw. Greenwood, himself a Sunderland product, tries to go inside as it's cleared out. The English keep possession along the back under pressure. Busio forces Simeu, who's a product of Chelsea, to a turnover. Now up towards the corner. A little long on that ball. Bonswell. You can see Scally was going to go into the books, as it is Mighton who is down. Actually, we saw the card pulled, and I think, well, we'll see it actually come out. Card issued, and you can see Scally in a little late, a little from behind. Free kick will go England's way. Mighton over the ball with the right foot, Knight with the left. Which way does England choose to go? Swinging in towards Loss, swinging away. It'll swing away, although it's driven in. Loss able to hold his ground about 5 yards out and quickly plays it out as Hagen brings it out the end into Perez. Perez, bad touch, loses it. England will keep possession with their keeper. Musa. And Bonswell under pressure from Scally. It'll be off of Scally. And the U.S. set to make a substitution. Coming on will be Dante Seeley, the only player born in 2003. He'll come on for Cade Hagan. So it's Seeley for Hagan. A throw in for the U.S. And they'll send it up the field. Let him know a little too far forward. Dante Seeley, the FC Dallas from that Frisco, Texas area. And will be unmistakable with that blonde mohawk streak. It's Seeley who steps over the ball. So Mighton able to get past Stroud, and they'll continue on. Advantage here for England. Second ball in, third out. We'll see a card issued to Axel Alejandre for the foul behind the play, but it was advantage, so it will be a throw in for England. Now Alejandre taking down Mighton. Into the 53rd minute. We play 80 here in the 2017 Nike International Friendlies. You see the card issued, pointing back to where everything was. As it is, it's a throw. Opportunity here, played through. Loss, strong hands, gets it off the foot of Greenwood, and it's a corner kick. Damian Loss outstanding again, this time off his line, smothers the attempt on net. Well, it didn't smother it, but it certainly completely blocked it. You can see there, and absolutely great position, strong hands. Does give up the corner kick on this, and we'll see Knight on this in swinger, driven, chested out. Second ball. Musa will find on the far post, and it again. Damian Loss, strong off his line. Now he's gonna send that one, and maybe the first mistake, and that's a long ball that still might work out for the United States. Tried to drive it out. That is Seeley. He'll get it out to Busio. Busio tried to go inside. Good tackle by England. Cards might be an issue now. 4 of them on the United States. We'll see where that comes into play as we hit the last 25 minutes of this one. Here's Perez out wide. Chavez left foot blocked. Cleared away. Scally slips. Scally's holding the knee. Opportunity for Mighton. Mighton goes at the defender. Already with the card on Alejandre. He can't go at him too strong, but he does get the leg in front. It's blocked out and still chased behind. The U.S. player maybe just cramping, we'll see. It's still in play. Another U.S. player down on the ground. On the far side, this is George Bello. And it does appear that Scally, both outside backs. Yeah, but Scally's gonna get a drink of water, but it's Bello that's still down. Didn't exactly see on the far side, but it may have been something to the head or face. Looks like maybe they're wiping the face, so we'll see what's there. It does appear that the attention given to Bello is in the upper body. We'll see if we can find here as the play was stopped. And automatically we'll see anytime in the head injuries, but where this was, you could see Bello coming in and the elbow went back into the head. Didn't appear to be intentional, and certainly as the tackle made by Bello kind of put his head into that precarious position, but certainly something you have to stop right away. Perhaps Rosendo Mendoza did not recognize it as a head injury to begin with, but did stop it before play continued, which for the U.S., they had 2 players down. As that play developed. And of course, one of those big Development Academy initiatives is the Taylor Twellman pledge with the concussions to really focus on that. So that is a big part, and it's in all sports, but certainly when you look at the youth athletics and around soccer, it's amazing really when you look at the amount of concussions that can happen. A lot of people don't see it as a fully contact sport, but certainly for those who have played it know that that is far from the case. Very, very physical, and the fact is it's really the only sport that the head is actively used in any of the rules. So it looks like they'll put the ball back to where it was. We'll see on the drop ball. I think they'll get a drop ball, and with the English possession, the United States will probably, I would guess, play it back towards Molden, the goalkeeper. Bello is up. He's on the sideline. We said obviously the concussion. Not every blow to the head is something concussion that is there, but certainly you want to look at any type of contact. Bello back on the field. Scally is up as well. That one turned over by Seeley as he got in front of it. He'll put Molden under a little pressure. Molden not a good first touch and has to send that one up the field. Played towards the corner and it did stay in. England with a chance now as Knight cuts it inside. And that one poked away by Judge. Carvalho will earn a corner kick. So it'll be Knight who's lining up with the left foot. Mighton's going out there with him. The U.S. does have a couple of players, but they'll play it short quickly. Cuts it inside. Carvalho with a shot, blocked by Loss. Second ball out, but they're not able to do it as the tackle by Stroud will send it into the English half. Throw in goes England's way. And a foul from behind. U.S. will have the free kick. Bello goes around a couple of players before he's fouled. Free kick, U.S. Inside, here's Perez. Back out to Busio. Busio and Bello. And Perez is going down, having to stretch his calf. We talked about the humidity here in Florida tonight. It is a very humid night. The U.S. will just play it out, knowing that their man is down. So Alejandro England, in the meantime, will make a substitution. Coming on for number 6. Actually, Samson Robinson was coming on for Josh Brooking. So Robinson for Brooking. U.S. will be set to make a couple of subs themselves. We talked about Scally. Don't know if his was a cramp or not. We did see him kind of reaching towards the knee, the calf, a little behind the play earlier, but he hasn't had any issue in the last 5 minutes. The U.S. meanwhile, Perez had to go out. The U.S. had possession to the long ball by England, played back to Damian Loss. Put it down, and now he'll send it up the field. Over the top, Seeley onto it. Seeley's first touch ends up a little too far away from him, and it will be off of Hodge. So the throw will go the U.S. way. And with that, Perez will come off. And for the U.S., it'll be Ray Serrano. So Serrano on for Perez, and let you know that Ray Serrano out of the Seattle Sounders Football Club, one of 3 to be up there with his teammate Chavez. So we'll see if that little combination can work well for the United States. Good ball into the corner, but it's a little far. Bello will able to get to it. See Serrano drop a little further back than Perez as they move someone up. Seeley. It's Scally who can't quite catch up to it. Saldana. They'll use the goalkeeper Las. He'll drive it up, looking for Seeley, whose header goes backwards. Back to Stroud, and they'll try it again. That pass doesn't quite get to Bello off the sliding Knight. Now played towards Chavez, running towards the corner. Chavez sending it across, blocked away, knocked out. It's Busio to it, but Busio has it taken off of him. And it's Robinson who wins that. Now sent out wide into Maiton. Maiton cuts in, right foot into the left, shot. Kick save by Damian Loss. Tried to go through the 5-hole. Did Greenwood, but Loss there, able to get the legs together. Gives up the corner kick, but stops yet another goal. Actually, the knee comes down. And again, proper positioning just outside that post allows the deflection to go with the corner kick. Towards the back post. Header strong one by Judge. Second ball, they'll play it out wide. This one, Knight driven across, flipped on and a goal. Although we hear the whistle and it's offside. Offside on England. And that keeps them off the net, off the scoreboard that is, and out of the net. The U.S. will quickly try to catch England while they're down. They're all looking forward. The U.S. now into the area, sent across, and that's poked away smartly by the defender. And it will be a throw in for the U.S. They'll take it quickly again. Scally. Up, good turn by Saldana. Towards the corner, one-on-one. Foot stepped in, and now Saldana will be whistled as he pulls down the English player. Here's another look at that ball sent in by Knight. The header on Greenwood, but the flag came up, and it's a cramping issue right now for Bondswell. He did not need assistance other than a teammate, so he'll stay on the field. 67 minutes past. We've got 13 to play plus stoppage time. Scoreless between England and the United States. All the way back to Loss. England on it. Hodge will play it back. On for Harwood Bellis. Damian Loss off his line. Collects that one as the header from Robinson strays into the penalty area. Driven up the field. Opportunity now for England. It's Hodge. He'll cut it back. Scally has it. Tackled away. Mighton into the area, to the box. Shot off the post. Rebound. Shot. Header off the post. The player's down. It was a diving header. We saw the U.S. player. That's Mason Judge, who dove into the post, but a Judge kept it off the line. But he goes into the post and is going to need attention. Defensive work aplenty. You see the opportunity here. There's Greenwood, the shot off the post, and the first time rebound, it's Judge who's there. It appears the side of his face off the post, but what a save by the young man from Tampa. There's another look at it. You can see Greenwood, good hustle, creates a turnover And he gets it back. This opportunity is off the post, but then the second chance, and it appeared that was night for England. Well, difficult proposition here now, as Mason Judge has been one of those key players on the corner kicks, defending those. They lost some size, but he's going to at least miss this corner. It's driven in towards the back post, and it's off the head of Robinson and goes all the way through the area. Judge waved back on, and it's Damian Loss, and we saw some cleats up right there. That was a little dangerous, and I think it did get the arm of Damian Loss. It seemed to be a little extra extension too. Something that's incredibly careless, at least the first initial look at it that way. Slotted through. Now trying to go through in a tackle made by Saldana, or make that, excuse me, by Alejandre. So the U.S. will have a throw. Seeley with the ball. Now we'll play it across. That's a dangerous ball. It is won by the U.S., but the second ball will fall to England. Now it's the chance played in, offside. What a save by Loss, just to show him, hey, it doesn't matter. Onside, offside, I'm keeping it out. Although Loss is down, I don't know if it's just exasperation, but Greenwood was offside that time. And it was an outstanding save, but one that won't make the record. As you can see, there is Greenwood offside. Sent across. The U.S. will be set to make a couple of subs. 73rd minute is just completed into the 74th. That one Scally kept in, probably not wisely, but he does make up for it, making a tackle on Musa, and that one will go off of Musa. Will be a throw in for the United States. The U.S. will make a substitution with that coming off. At least coming on as well for the U.S. will be Scally will come off, and Sebastian Anderson will come on. And Joshua Atencio will come on, as Atencio is on for Stroud, and Greenwood off for England for Benjamin Braithwaite. England tries to send it back across. Seeley wins that. And a free kick will go the U.S. way. So Braithwaite is on for England. Here is the foul. And that one's cleared out. '75th minute is passed now, and it is to the 76th minute. Onside is the U.S. sending it across, and it's headed up by England. Free ball run down into the corner. That one is deflected, is the first touch for Anderson. It's taken away. Now an opportunity as Judge will send it across. It's kind of coming in as we are just 4 minutes from regulation finished. We'll have any stoppage time. If it remains tied, it'll be practice penalties. It will go down as a tie. The penalties won't mean anything other than the fact that these teams will get practice in it. And it's sent up the field. And we will have that on for you as well, right here on the feed. So if there is no goal here in this regulation, we will see that immediately after. But here's a chance for England, who has been denied multiple times, but here's a good chance. It's Braithwaite into the box. Braithwaite shot as it's deflected, comes across. Second ball poked away by the United States. They'll come out looking. Lucio has some room. He's got some speed. He'll play to the corner, but a good job by the English defense as Simiu wins it. But it's Busio who comes away with the loose ball, trying to go across the field, and the tackle. Second ball not held by Atencio, but a runner coming up. It is Saldana. Saldana slips. Chance now for England. It's 2v3, but it is a room space out wide. Braithwaite cuts into the box, onto the left foot. Shot, save, lost. Again, cleared out, corner kick. Loss has to go down to his near post to make that save. England set to make another substitute as Matt Bonswell will come off. And Jeriel Dorset will come on. Here is a look at that replay as Braithwaite. Well, we'll hopefully get that for you in a second as we see Bonswell come off. It was a nice save, and it was a near post. You can trust me on that. So Dorset in. He'll immediately go up on this corner kick. It'll be Knight taking this. Out swinger. Strong challenge, and it is a goal, England. England gets a goal in the 79th minute as Knight sends the corner kick in, and it is Harwood Bellis who comes up and gives the game the first goal. Taylor Harwood Bellis gets the goal, and Damian Loss, who has been outstanding all night, couldn't keep that one out on the header from about 9 out. So we're into the 80th minute. We'll see stoppage time. How much? But the U.S. will be desperate to get a late equalizer here at the Premier Sports Campus and Lakewood Ranch. Reminder, the Development Academy games tomorrow. But we'll have the Nike International Friendlies on Friday. It'll be at 3:30, England and Brazil. And at 7, it'll be the United States and the Netherlands. We'll have 5 minutes of stoppage time, apparently. 5 minutes. So the U.S. still with plenty of chances, or plenty of time at least, to create a chance. This one into the box, and it is Molden who comes out, able to cover that up. As the clock strikes 80, the fans here at Premier Sports Campus alerted to 5 minutes of stoppage time. Molden sends it forward. Busio able to find Saldana. Saldana going forward, out to Seeley. Seeley cuts inside, left foot, able to find Busio. Busio! And again, it's the after effect. He gets the shot on Molden. The player goes through it. We saw those called, and we saw them called quite often on the United States afterwards. That one seemed to be after the shot on the follow through, but nothing whistled there. U.S. looking to push everyone up, allowing Loss just to drive it forward. It's over everyone, but it's headed down. Second ball out to Busio, but it's won there by Hodge. Hodge on the turn right there on front, and that was Carvalho, but he'll lose it. And a big tackle away allows Loss to set it in front, drive it forward. Chavez taken down. Free kick for the United States. Looks to be about 33 yards out. Busio on it. The U.S. funnel players up towards the back post. They're rushing in, but it's a shot on net, and it's into the chest of Molden, who quickly throws it out. And a little unfortunate for England, it goes off the heels of Knight, allows the U.S. possession again. And a big shot blocked. Again, Loss well outside his area. Going to drive it up. The U.S. a couple players down on the ground, but they're up now as Busio. Second ball. England wide. Braithwaite. They'll find the open man. That is Robinson. Robinson. And it's a foul on the United States. So England will have an opportunity about 28 yards out. They go at net. Will they push it to the corner? Knight goes back down to his knee. It appeared he may have had a hit to the head. Referee indicates his clock is stopped. As Rosendo Mendoza points to his watch. Well, an outstanding performance by goalkeeper Damian Loss. Well, the official say count, but I think I remember at least 8, and 3 of them outstanding. Had one hit the post, had a fantastic defensive play by Mason Judge off the line. There is Damian Loss, LAS. This young man keeps that up, you'll see a lot of them. Chance now here, it's Maiton. Played short, and that's deflected in to the stands for a corner kick. Precious time going off the clock now. That was a good minute of stoppage as Knight back on the field. We had 5, but with that injury, we should be into the 6-minute mark at least, maybe 7. The U.S. with 3 players around knowing that they'll play it short, trying to keep it in the corner. They do. And they'll call the foul as falling on the ball, and the U.S. will send everyone up. Damian Loss will drive it forward. Does the U.S. have one more chance in front of them? That one driven, and that one's into the stands. They'll take the throw. It's cleared out. U.S. it's Seeley. Seeley stepped in front of, well done, and the foul will be called on Seeley, as it was Hodge able to get his body in between him and the ball. Here's the goal scorer, Harwood Bellis, to take this. They'll play it all the way back to Molden. Molden, under some pressure, just sends it up the field. And as it comes up, that is the final whistle. A late goal by England in the 78th minute has given them a 1-0 victory against the United States in both these teams' first game of the 2017 Nike International Friendlies. At this point, England and Brazil tied for first. They will face off on Monday. Both of them have a +1 goal differential. Excuse me, on Friday. I don't know where I was thinking Monday, but on Friday they will face off at 3:30. At 7 o'clock, the U.S. and the Netherlands will face off. For the U.S. still with a little bit of help, but it was a fantastic match. Both teams very fast-paced, and England, with the goal late, gives them a 1-0 lead. Don't forget, you can always check out ussoccer.com. We'll give you all the Development Academy information. A couple of games tomorrow, starting at 11:30, also at 2 o'clock. We'll have them right here, so you can tune it on. So we'll have that, and we'll see you on Friday for the Nike International Friendlies. Your final tonight, England beats the United States 1-0.